Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Hillary the Marketing Mom. It is Wednesday. Some of you would have seen my Wisdom Wednesday post. I'm just putting my headphones in. I am actually on a different machine, so I want to make sure we are live. Yes, we are, and that you can hear and see. Let me just make sure I'm looking on. Right, great. So we are live, and you can hear and see me perfectly well. So, haven't been around for a little while, but we all know, pregnancy takes you up and down, all right? So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a social media manager over at Elite Marketing Pro, I'm a digital media strategist, online business coach, and trainer. And I today, I've been trying to get on for the longest while to talk to you all about blogging and blogging and blogging, because that's how I started in the whole online marketing space, blogging, because I was afraid to get onto the camera and I was afraid to do all of the webinar stuff and the video stuff and everything. And I thought, okay, I could hide behind words. All right. And what is lucky and what was good about that is that when you hide, quote unquote, behind words, you are actually developing a skill. You are actually putting out valuable content that's going to be there for a while. Okay, unlike a Facebook live, unless I convert this into a live and then put it onto maybe YouTube or host it on some other place that's going to be there forever. All right, eventually Facebook is going to say, you know what, there are too many people doing lives, so we need to kind of shrink our database, so to speak, right? So one of the things that I was encouraged to do very early inside of my online marketing business. And yes, although I'm speaking to network marketers, a lot of network marketers think, well, I'm not in the business of online marketing. Now, here's the thing that I want, whether you are a network marketer or not, and if you are, just let me know. Leave a one in the comments or anything. But even if you're not a network marketer, I want us to just break down that word for a second. Network means interacting with people. Marketing, if you've been in the marketing world, if you went to university and you did marketing, you understand that there are different aspects of marketing. Now, when we bring all of this online to the online space, social media space, you want something that's going to be sort of evergreen, that's going to be there for people to search in the big Google, all right? Unless, like I saw yesterday on a post, unless your wife is Google and you don't need to search Google, all right? Blogging is one of the most powerful ways. It's how I got started. And even though I got started in blogging because I just didn't want to do everything else, right? It is a very powerful way because literally it stays there on the internet. Google is able to find it, whatever people are searching for. All right. So what do you really blog about? And this is something especially for network marketers because they come with this mindset of I'm selling a product or I'm trying to get people into my business. And they don't really get the idea of blogging as something that's important because they're not looking at it from a marketing standpoint. Now, let's just take any product or service, all right? Any product or service. What are some of the things that you want to talk about? All right, you may want to talk about the ingredients that goes into your product or service. You may want to talk about the process. All right, I'm a process person, I'm an engineer. So those are the type of things that, I would want to talk about. How do I lay it out? Maybe I have a recipe. All right, so I want to just share a recipe. These are things that people are going to be interested in. One of the things that is always easy when it comes to blogging is you ask how questions. People are always going on Google and they're typing in how do I or why would I, all right? And I like to write blog posts that start with how do I or how many, all right? That how question always generates a lot of content, regardless of what business you're in. So if you're in insurance, for example, you're an insurance agent, what is something that somebody is going to ask somebody who isn't an insurance agent? What is a person going to ask about insurance? How much am I going to have to pay each month? All right. And those are the type of questions that people are probably going to ask. So whether you're in network marketing or in any other business, think about all the how questions, the why questions, the what questions, the how many questions people will ask about your product, service, or business. And that's where you start blogging. Okay. Now, as a network marketer, I'm trying to think of different companies in terms of, you know, what they may provide. One of the things, I mean, my mentor in blogging, she was actually in a company where they put out a lot of recipes. So basically her blog posts were the different recipes. All right, she would do a video and she would create the recipe and let everybody know whether it failed, how well it tastes, whether it's something that she'd ever try again, put her opinion into it. All right, and basically that's what you want to do when it comes to your content. You want to put a little bit of your opinion into it. So a lot of people think that, you know, in network marketing, everybody's written everything that there is to write about network marketing, but maybe not. Maybe you have a different opinion. It's like, you know what, I hate the 3-foot rule. All right, everybody who's within 3 foot of you, you have to talk to them about your business. If you hate that rule, then write about it and write why you hate that rule. Okay, why is it that you hate prospecting your waitress or everybody in the grocery or everybody at your nail salon? You know, because they always tell you that's what you have to do. Okay, so if that's what you don't like about network marketing, write about that. Write about what you like about network marketing or whatever your business may be. All right. Yesterday, I'm focused a lot on a network marketing company. I know recently I saw a post from a fellow community member. She is in this new Bitcoin business, and she wrote a blog post about what people are saying about Bitcoin. And basically what that is taking different research from different places and compiling it together. All right, and that is a very simple content driven blog post, because guess what, people are going to be going on Google and asking that question. And wouldn't it be great if they could find your blog post about it, and then somewhere on that website that you have beautifully designed or embedded in the blog post, there's a link to your product or service, or maybe a lead magnet that you're giving away. All right, so we talk about that inside of the Attraction Marketing Formula. But it starts with your content. All right, and inside the link that I have there is the Bootcamp Attraction Marketing Formula. And we always talk about, you know, you give away free stuff, you give away free stuff. That is kind of like the foundation of attraction marketing, so that people are attracted to something that you're offering. But then you've got to have the system in place. So you can't just put great content out there for people to consume, like, you know, your recipes and everything that you have out there, and then you have no way of generating what we call leads, because that's the purpose of your online work. Everything that you put out there online in the internet, the sole purpose is to generate leads. You want to generate leads so that people could now get onto an email list or a phone list, however that may be. You know, back in the days we used to put our business cards in those little glass bowls, the fish bowls, right? You don't do that anymore. You put good content out. You share with people what it is that they need to be doing, all right? Whether and however it applies to your business. Now, sometimes it takes a little bit of creativity, depending on the nature of your business, all right? But blogging, and I'll say it again because it was stressed to me a long time, and long before I ever started doing videos, I was blogging. When you go on my blog is very deep, and you're probably going to have to look really hard for my first blog, which, by the way, is a very horrible blog post, but it was the first one. And guess what? It's still there today, all right? I don't know if we'll be able to find my first live or my first social media post, all right? If you could find my first social media post, I'd love you to share it, okay? Because that was like back in 2001 or something like that, okay? But let's be real. Your content is going to be there for a while. All it takes is a proper search engine. Now, there are going to be some little nuances as you get into your blogging, all right? But you want to, you know, in terms of SEO and all of those things, but you've got to start blogging, because that is where people are going to find you. And now, you know, you'll have different tips about inserting videos into your blogs, using different references. All of those things come with time. But if you're not blogging about your business and about your experience in your business, and maybe the opinions of other people about your business, then you have nothing to share with people. All right, and that's important. So if you're in network marketing or any other business for that matter, but I'm really speaking to network marketers today, make sure that you're putting content out there. All right, whatever content it is, make sure you are trying to share your experience, share your journey. The same way I share my journey with you almost every day, because there's some days when my journey doesn't allow me to get here. All right. But you've got to find that time to put out content, and blogging is one of the most powerful pieces of content. And then how you actually use that blog is actually explained inside of the 10-day bootcamp, setting up that system. All right. So it's a free 10-day bootcamp. All you got to do is go to hillarydefreitas.com/AMF, Attraction Marketing Formula. All right. And click on the link. You're going to be just put in your name and email address, and then you'll get that 10-day bootcamp. All right. And it goes through a very systematic process of what you need to do. And then, well, obviously, if you want to go even further, you've got that option. Okay. But have a great day. I will see you, God willing, tomorrow. We hope that the little baby growing inside of us is not going to affect too much of our productivity tomorrow. Okay. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.